कोई कर रहा है join? Is somebody else also joining? You said na that
Yeah,
you.
few people actually, they are like, some people are traveling, they have some things, but I thought I will record it so that they can watch it later. I wanted to do it live, so you are there. So if you have any questions, we can do it. So today we will do this exercise, which is an unshakable entrepreneur's mindset. Because uh, जैसे जैसे मैं बिजनेस में आगे बढ़ रही हूँ, मैं एक बात समझ रही हूँ कि स्किल्स और स्ट्रैटेजी वो सब है, बट उससे भी इम्पोर्टेंट है जो हम सोच रहे हैं और जिस तरीके से हम चीजों को हर दिन लीड कर रहे हैं, दैट इज मच मोर इम्पोर्टेंट देन एनी अदर थिंग। सी, अगर आप मोटिवेटेड है, एंथुजियास्टिक है, आपको पता है कि इवन इफ यू फील यू विल फेल, यू विल इवेंचुअली सक्सीड, नथिंग कैन स्टॉप यू, राइट? सो जब ये माइंडसेट होता है ना कि इवन इफ आई एम फेलिंग एट दिस मोमेंट, या फिर ये कुछ चीजें नहीं चल पा रही, दिस इज जस्ट एन एक्सपेरिमेंट, आई विल इवेंचुअली सक्सीड, गॉड हैज रिटन सक्सेस फॉर मी, दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। बिकॉज बहुत लोगों को क्या लगता है, एक दो बार ट्राई करते हैं, चीजें नहीं होती एंड दे गिव अप, राइट? सो यहाँ पर माइंडसेट का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल है, एंड आई एम सो एक्साइटेड what I've prepared for you today. I'm also be sharing vision boards and everything के जो जो आपको बनाना है, all of that I'm going to be sharing. So अभी ये मैं presentation mode में present करती हूँ, and you will be able to see it in a while. Okay. So this is, I hope you have a pen and paper to take away all the notes, everything, so that you know it's very very useful for you. And this is our unshakable entrepreneur's mindset. One second, I think this is starting from, let me start from the start. Why is it starting? Now let me present it. Give me a moment. Okay, so are you able to see it? Let me.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that. Unshakable entrepreneur's mindset, because I truly, truly believe what Tony Robbins says. He's the world's #1 life coach, and he says that whatever you do in life, 80% it is always the psychology, the mindset, what you carry in your head, and 20% is the skill, the strategy, the tactic that you're going to apply. And that is why we have created this unshakable entrepreneurs blueprint. Personally, I have benefited a lot from these mindset things. मुझे नहीं लगता कि मैं वही सेम इंसान हूँ जो मैं 4 साल पहले थी, बिकॉज मेरे खुद के अपने बहुत सारे बैगेजेस थे, राइट, दैट आई हैव लेट गो ऑफ. आई हैव वर्क विद सेवरल लाइफ कोचेस टू वर्क ऑन माय इनर सेल्फ, टू लेट गो ऑफ माय लिमिटिंग बिलीव्स. एंड कहीं ना कहीं हम सब वो बैगेज कैरी करते हैं, अपने बचपन का, अपने फेलियर्स का, अपने पास्ट का, अपनी सेटबैक्स का. और वो जब तक हम रिलीज नहीं करते, हम पूरी जिंदगी उस बोझे को उठाते जाएंगे, एंड थिंकिंग कि यार हम फ्री होके काम क्यों नहीं कर पाते, हम सक्सेसफुल क्यों नहीं हो पाते, राइट? सो वी नीड टू लेट गो ऑफ सर्टेन थिंग्स which have been holding us back. Okay, so this is the overview. Today could be a day that could change your life forever. If you listen, understand, and implement the mindset principles I share, you could become a champion for life. Everything you touch will turn to gold. You will have a magic touch in everything you do. You will attract events and opportunities that you could never imagine. You could become truly unstoppable, unshakable, limitless. You would learn to play big and win big in life. That's a choice and commitment you'll have to make. If you're ready, then we will let the magic begin. Are you ready? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling that in yourself, in your energy, that something amazing is going to come? Okay. So, what are the topics we are going to discuss? We are going to discuss self-sabotage. How does your subconscious mind, it is controlling you, and how you can unlock and rewire that subconscious mind. How can you go from a victim, बहुत बार हमें ऐसा लगता है यार लाइफ ने ऐसा कर दिया, to a victor who's always winning in life. You have seen some people who are always, crying about something, and then there are people, they're always winning. Even if they have a setback, they laugh it away. They laugh it away. How do they get at that point where they're even laughing away at their setbacks and they're continuously winning?
Hmm.
Right? How do you create your manifesto, a new identity, a new set of goals, your legacy board, your storyboard, and an identity board? These all boards I will show you, but first, the first few things that we are going to learn. Okay,
Hmm.
what is self sabotage? Self sabotage hota kya hai? Right? What is self sabotage? We've all heard of this concept of the angel or the demon, the good wolf and the bad wolf, right?
Hmm.
Uh, uh, different names, right? The Buddha and the badass, right?
Hmm.
There are the two wolves within each of us, and they are literally, what is happening is we want to do something. We're even going on the right track. Also, this is like the path we are going on, and suddenly the bad wolf pulls in his strings and he attracts us or he retracts us. Right? Sometimes people go till all the way. matlab, They are almost able to reach their goals, and then
Hmm.
there's a U-turn. What is it? Something within them is stopping them. They are self sabotage is very self explanatory. हम खुद अपनी सक्सेस को रोक रहे हैं, हम खुद अपने पोटेंशियल को सैबोटाज कर रहे हैं. वी आर किलिंग आवर ओन पोटेंशियल, वी आर किलिंग आवर ओन पॉसिबिलिटीज, वी आर किलिंग आवर ओन पावरफुल सेल्फ.
Hmm.
राइट? बट डिसाइड कैसे होगा कि कौन जीतेगा? बिकॉज द एंजल, इफ यू हियर द एंजलिक वॉइस विद इन अस, it's very subtle, it's very soft. कभी भी एंजल बहुत लाउड बात नहीं करता, but the demon on the other hand within us, it talks very loudly, right? So how do we differentiate between the two voices? यार ये demon क्या बोल रहा है और angel क्या बोल रहा है? Angel will always put you back on the track. The demon, for example, if I had a long day at work, the
Hmm.
demon will say, "You had a long day at work. Let's order 4 pizzas and some, random junk food. You have had a long day. You can't take it anymore." But the angel will say, "You know what? Go back. Have a salad. There's something in the fridge. There's some home cooked food. Go have that." It will say very silently. But what will tell? Because the angel will always put you to the right path. Do you see the straight line? The angel
Hmm.
will always lead you to that one thing, to that one purpose for which you are meant, your highest self. And the demon will always try to distract you towards things which are shiny objects, which are distractions, which are not required. Right? होता है ना, हम कुछ काम कर रहे होते हैं, we are doing something, we're in a good mood, right? We're doing it. हम एक काम पूरी शिद्दत से कर रहे हैं.
Hmm.
Suddenly we'll be like, but यार लास्ट टाइम मैंने ट्राई करा था, ऐसा हो गया था. अब ये किसकी आवाज है? This is the lazy demon, which is kind of that doesn't want to do the work, that doesn't want you to go on that path जहां पर आपका वो जो full potential है वो unleash हो सके.
Hmm.
You have started a journey all excited. आप पूरा excited हो, हर तरीके से committed हो, but the demon will say, क्या होता है, तुम्हें क्या लगता है, तुम सक्सेसफुल हो जाओगे, हजारों और लोग कर रहे हैं. और इसी तरीके से हजारों और लोग भी डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो रहे हैं, फेल हो रहे हैं, यू टर्न ले रहे हैं. बिकॉज वो किसको अपने ऊपर हावी होने दे रहे हैं? द डीमन, नॉट द एंजल, नॉट द गुड विल. सो इसमें जीतेगा कौन? द क्वेश्चन इज हु विल विन.
Hmm.
दैट वन विल विन. इमेजिन ये दो मेरे पास वेट्स है, तराजू. आई हैव
Hmm.
2 weights here. The one where I put more and more and more items, that will win. If I put in the angel side, the angel side will have more and more weight and the angel will win. But
Hmm.
if I feed my demons, if I let my demons take control of me, the demon is going to win. Right? तो
Hmm.
हमें consistently angel को feed करना है, and आज हम उसको feed कैसे करना है? Because the angel is not, angel is very divine, and angel is not like aggressive. तो demon उसका फायदा उठा लेता है, because the demon is the aggressive energy, the demon is the overpowering energy, right? So you need to feed your angel so that it becomes so strong, so strong, so strong that the demon, it looks very small. हमेशा रहेगा. One thing to remember is, can we totally eliminate the demon? Not possible. We are human beings. We have two sides. If there is dark, there would be light. If there is light, there would be darkness. That duality will always and always exist. But the point is, where is your focus? What are you feeding? Are you feeding the angel more or the demon more? और ये हमारे खुद के अंदर की लड़ाई है जो हम सबको खुद लड़नी है. That is what self sabotage is. Are we clear with this self sabotage concept? कोई डाउट, कोई चीज? सो बहुत बार ना लोग बोलते हैं, यार मैं ये कर रहा हूँ बट मैं टेक्निकली अच्छा नहीं, राइट? मैंने बिजनेस तो स्टार्ट कर दिया बट मेरा बिजनेस बैकग्राउंड नहीं. डू सी, जो भी इंसान बट के बाद जो भी बोलता है, दैट इज बाय डिफॉल्ट समथिंग विच इज देयर लिमिटिंग बिलीफ. उनके डेमन ने उनको एक कहानी बता दी और वो उसमें अटक गए. और वो इतनी बिलीवेबल आपको कहानी बनाएगा. सी दिस डीमन, इट इज अ वेरी गुड स्क्रिप्ट राइटर. उसको अपनी स्क्रिप्ट बहुत अच्छी पता है. वो आपको ऐसी इतना कन्विंस कर देगा और आप कन्विंस हो जाओगे. आप कन्विंस हो जाओगे. दैट इज द पावर ऑफ द डीमन. बट द पॉइंट इज, अगर आप, if you want to go to the other end, if you want to walk the path of that full potential, you have to again and again fight it. ये डेली फाइट होगी. सुबह 5 बजे उठना है, एंजल डीमन, राइट? कुछ नया स्टार्ट करना है, एंजल डीमन. हर जगह है एंजल डीमन. बट आप किसको फीड कर रहे हो, आप कितना स्ट्रॉन्ग अपने आप को कर रहे हो, दैट विल. मेरी लाइफ में मल्टीपल ऐसे पॉइंट्स आए जब मुझे लगा कि यार शायद आई शुड कंसिडर स्टार्टिंग वर्किंग, पार्ट टाइम, डूइंग सम अदर थिंग्स. बहुत बार मेरी जर्नी में इन 4 सालों में बहुत सारे ऐसे पॉइंट्स आए. इनफैक्ट आई वाज सो क्लोज टू एक्चुअली getting in another boat along with coaching, but somehow my angel saved me. Somehow my angel saved me. Recently, अभी कुछ 1-2 हफ्ते पहले की बात है, a brand consultant, a very good brand consultant, she said, we'll work together, we'll share profits, we'll do all of that. But too, I went to my mentor seminar and अंदर से एक आवाज आई, ताइबा, this is not meant for you. You're meant for something bigger. You're not meant to do some random gig with somebody. Maybe the money is good, but this is not what you have sacrificed your job and your life for, right? अंदर से आवाज आई एंड फिर उस एंजल की सुनी. बहुत सारी चीजें भी हुई लाइफ में, there were failures, there were mishappenings. Invested with somebody and काफी पैसे इन्वेस्ट करके रियलाइज हुआ, अरे यार इन्होंने तो वही सारी चीजें रिपीट कर दी जो लास्ट टाइम करी थी. That also happened. So many things happened. But अब यहाँ पर ये है कि या तो मैं वही रुक जाऊं कि यार हो गया, या फिर आई टेक द नेक्स्ट स्टेप एंड आई से, जो पहले भी हुआ था वो भी मैंने डिसाइड करा था, जो आगे भी मैं करूंगी वो भी मैं डिसाइड करूंगी. बिकॉज व्हेन यू स्टार्ट टेकिंग रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, आई एम द क्रिएटर. I am the creator. I am in charge. I am designing my life. This will start shifting slowly and steadily. Because demon का काम क्या है? It plays the blame game. वो नहीं हो रहा, ये नहीं हो रहा, ऐसे नहीं हो रहा, वैसे नहीं हो रहा. It doesn't want to take charge because this is the demon that stops you. That doesn't want you to go to the next level. उसको कंफर्ट में बहुत मजा आ रहा है. 5 बजे कौन उठे? मजा आ रहा है सोने में. कितना अच्छा बारिश का मौसम है. क्यों उठना है? सब लोग अभी सो रहे हैं, आराम से उठेंगे. बट द एंजल से, नो, यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन योर बिजनेस, यू हैव टू डू, राइट? सो ये लड़ाई हमारी खुद से है और ये हमारे अंदर हमेशा रहेगी. बट आप जिसको ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग बना दोगे, ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम योर एंजल विल बिकम सो स्ट्रॉन्गर दैट यू डोंट हैव टू इवन थिंक क्या करना है. यू विल स्टार्ट एक्टिंग फॉर थिंग्स विच आर राइट. ओके, सो अब आते हैं, ये जो हम कर रहे हैं, राइट? हम कुछ करना चाह रहे हैं बट रुक जा रहे हैं, राइट? हम 2 कदम आगे लेते हैं फिर 4 कदम पीछे ले लेते हैं. ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? ऐसा इसलिए हो रहा है बिकॉज वी हैव समथिंग कॉल्ड एज our subconscious mind, which I also call the tape mind. टेप कैसा होता है, एक कैसेट आपने लगा दी, पहले जमाने में होता था ना, एक कैसेट लगा दो, वो ही चल रही है चल रही है चल रही है, एक लूप बना हुआ है। आई एम नॉट गुड इनफ, आई एम नॉट टेक्निकली साउंड, I don't know the business. I don't come from a family background of business. I don't have this. I don't have that. I'm too young. I'm too old. I'm this. I'm that. I'm that. तो वो कंटिन्यूअसली वही टेप चलाया जा रहा है, चलाया जा रहा है सबकॉन्शियस माइंड, राइट। तो रिजल्ट भी क्या आ रहा है, जो हम दिन भर सोच रहे हैं, वी आर वॉट वी थिंक ऑल डे लॉन्ग। तो हमें सच में लग रहा है यार नहीं, टेक्निकली तो स्ट्रांग नहीं हूँ, यार ये तो नहीं हो पा रहा, या वो तो नहीं हो पा रहा। कॉन्शियस माइंड ले रहा है, कोशिश कर रहा है, इट्स टेकिंग, इट्स ट्राइंग, बट सबकॉन्शियस बहुत पावरफुल है। बचपन से सबकॉन्शियस को प्रोग्राम करा गया है, राइट। तुम ऐसे हो, तुम वैसे हो, पता नहीं कितनी सारी बिलीव्स हैं हमारे ही अंदर विच आर होल्डिंग अस बैक, राइट। तो अगर टेप माइंड को, जो टेप है, वो पुराने टेप को चेंज करना है, वी हैव टू पुट अ न्यू टेप। बट वो टेप स्ट्रॉन्ग कैसे होगा? क्या आप सोचो, एक मान लीजिए एक घर बना हुआ है, बहुत साल पुराना घर है, क्या एक दिन में वो नया मकान बन जाएगा? नहीं, उसको तोड़ने में भी टाइम लगेगा, उसको बनाने में, उसकी नई नींव रखने में, उसको बनाने में, सब कुछ करने में बहुत टाइम तो लगेगा ना। बट पॉसिबल नहीं है क्या? पॉसिबल है, टाइम कंज्यूमिंग है, लेकिन चॉइस है, इट इज अ चॉइस, बिल्कुल हो सकता है, राइट। तो वो एक पुरानी इमारत है जो बन गई है, लेकिन हम हर चीज से बहुत ज्यादा पावरफुल है, वी आर मच मोर पावरफुल देन एनीथिंग दैट इज देयर इन आवर लाइफ्स। एंड व्हेन वी अंडरस्टैंड दैट वी हैव अ चॉइस, ये अभी तक टेप चल रहा था, बट हम एक नया टेप डाल सकते हैं। आई एम पावरफुल, आई एम स्मार्ट, आई एम जीनियस, आई एम इंटेलिजेंट, आई एम अ चैंपियन, आई कैन डू व्हाटएवर आई वांट, एवरीथिंग आई टच टर्न्स टू गोल्ड, I attract money and opportunities every single day. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. जब हम ये बोलते हैं, when we start programming ourselves, पहली बार ब्रेन बोलता है अरे क्या बोल रहा है, but when it starts hearing again and again and again and again, तो वो टेप माइंड का क्या काम है? It doesn't know कि सही क्या है गलत क्या है, उसको फर्क नहीं पड़ता। इट्स लाइक अ गार्डन, हमारा माइंड आप सोचे एक गार्डन है, राइट। आप उसमें कैक्टस लगाओगे, फर्क नहीं पड़ता, कैक्टस का बीज है। आप उसमें मैंगो लगाओगे, उसे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, जो भी आप लगा रहे हो वो उगा देगा। डजेंट मीन कि वो एम्पावरिंग बिलीव है, डिसएम्पावरिंग बिलीव है, उसको फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता। उसको मतलब है कि एक बिलीव है और उसे मुझे बड़ा करना है। और जो भी आप रिपीट करोगे कंटिन्यूसली कंटिन्यूसली कंटिन्यूसली, वो उससे आपकी रियलिटी बना देगा। That is how powerful it is. You must have seen people who are half talented than you, making 10 times the money, and you wonder why. You know why? Because they are working here, they're confident here, they're telling themselves something different that you're not telling yourself. वो अपने आप को बोल रहे हैं I'm a champion, I'm a champion, I'm a champion. भले इनका टैलेंट बहुत कम है, लेकिन कोशिश कर रहे हैं, लड़ रहे हैं, आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, कुछ ना कुछ कर रहे हैं, they're moving forward, right? And this will shake you that literally, jo even people who are at big places in life, they're no different than you, but they have truly mastered their subconscious mind. वो अपने limitations को नहीं मानते हैं, they believe in being limitless, they believe in being unshakable, unbeatable. That is what they believe. And belief कैसी होती है? Belief को ये फर्क नहीं पड़ता ये सच है झूठ है क्या है नहीं है, नथिंग। जो आप बिलीव करते हो वो सच हो जाता है। दैट इज हाउ अवर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड वर्क्स। इट वर्क्स ऑन द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ रेपिटेशन। आप कॉन्शियस माइंड को बोलोगे ठीक है आज आज एक गोल कार्ड बना लेते हैं, वो उस टाइम तो एक्साइटेड फील करेगा, बट द नेक्स्ट डे, बिकॉज जो पावर रिमोट कंट्रोल जो हमारे लाइफ का है वो सबकॉन्शियस के पास है, वो हमारी लाइफ को चला रहा है। उसका भी अपना पर्पस है, बिकॉज कुछ एक्सपीरियंसेस ऐसे भी होते हैं जो हमें सेफ रखते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल मेरा एक एक्सपीरियंस है कि अब मैं बहुत सारे स्ट्रेंजर्स से बात नहीं करती, व्हेन आई एम गोइंग आउट, पहले मैं बहुत सारे स्ट्रेंजर्स से बात कर लेती थी। आई फेल्ट अ फ्यू इंसिडेंसेस वेयर आई डिडंट फील वेरी सेफ, आई स्टॉप्ड। मैं ऐसे बात नहीं करती, तो उसने मुझे एक तरीके से सेव भी करा है। उसका अपना रोल है सबकॉन्शियस माइंड का आपको प्रोटेक्ट करने का, लेकिन वो प्रोटेक्ट करते करते कब आपको लिमिट कर देता है, यू डोंट नो। वो प्रोटेक्ट ही कर रहा था, बट वो उसने इतना प्रोटेक्ट कर दिया कि अब सांस भी नहीं आ रही है। आपने अपने सपनों को ही वो सांस और ऑक्सीजन देना बंद कर दिया, और वो कब हुआ वो पता ही नहीं चला, बिकॉज वो अपना काम रोज 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 कर रहा है। वो तो टेप माइंड है, राइट। वी हैव टू चेंज द सबकॉन्शियस प्रोग्रामिंग, राइट। और उसका हम तरीका सीखेंगे आज, कैसे इस टेप माइंड को हम चेंज करेंगे, व्हाट इज द वे आउट, राइट। माइंडसेट परमानेंट नहीं होता, राइट। ऐसा नहीं कि अगर आज मैंने आपको बात बता दिया तो कल से एकदम आप सेट। You have to work daily, 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 daily. I like to say that it's like clean up for your mind. जैसे हम एक दिन शावर लेते हैं, हम ये तो नहीं बोलते यार अब कल भी लेना पड़ेगा, क्या परसों भी शावर लेना, अरे इट इज अ प्रोसेस। आज आपने शावर लिया, यू कांट बी फ्रेश टुमारो एंड डे आफ्टर टुमारो यू हैव टू टेक शावर अगेन। तो हम माइंडसेट के लिए ऐसा क्यों सोचते हैं कि आज बस हम कर लेंगे, आज हम एक्साइटेड होके कोई चीज ले लेंगे एंड टुमारो I am going to be fine. It's not going to work like that. It's like a shower. You need to take every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Because क्या होता है, माइंड अनसेट हो जाता है। दैट इज वाई इट इज कॉल्ड माइंड सेट। उसे सेट करना पड़ता है वो पर्टिकुलर फ्रीक्वेंसी, राइट। या तो वो लो फ्रीक्वेंसीज में जा सकता है, इट कैन स्टार्ट टैपिंग इनटू दोस लो एनर्जीज। यार मुझसे तो होता ही नहीं है, मैं तो कर ही नहीं पाता, मैं कितना भी ट्राई करूं, मैं बेच। या तो वो उस फ्रीक्वेंसी को फिर करेगा, अनसेट हो गया। लेकिन अगर सेट होगा तो वो आपके हाईएस्ट पोटेंशियल के लिए काम करेगा, राइट। मुझे खुद अपनी लाइफ में बहुत टाइम तक अपनी वैल्यू ही नहीं पता थी। आई वॉज वेरी वेरी हार्ड वर्किंग गर्ल। आई हैड अ लॉट ऑफ पोटेंशियल विद इन मी, बट आई नेवर गिव माई सेल्फ दैट इम्पोर्टेंस। कभी इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं दिया, बिकॉज बचपन से क्या सुना था, अच्छा अच्छी तो हो लेकिन और अच्छी हो सकती हूँ। 95% आ गया ठीक है, लेकिन 100% भी तो आ सकता था। अभी स्कूल टॉप करे, वो पूरा पूरा स्टेट भी तो टॉप कर सकते थे। सो वो इतना कंपैरिजन था मेरा बचपन से तो मैंने एक पैटर्न अपना रियलाइज करा कि मेरा एक पैटर्न था कि आई कांट, आई मीन मुझे ना खुद को एज अ चैंपियन एक्सेप्ट करने में बड़ा मतलब अनकंफर्ट, डिस्कंफर्ट, या कुछ भी आप बोल लीजिए, वियर्ड होता था। बाय। तो बाय दीदी बाय। तो मुझे बहुत डिस्कंफर्ट होता था, राइट। और अब आके जब मैंने अपने माइंडसेट पे काम करा, उसकी क्लीनिंग करी धीरे धीरे, तो मुझे रियलाइज होता है यार बहुत 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 पोटेंशियल है। हम अपना पोटेंशियल खुद ही टेस्ट नहीं कर पाते। And there's a line which says we are not the highest versions of ourselves, we are the lowest versions of ourselves, we are not the highest versions of ourselves that we can imagine। सपने बहुत सारे होते हैं ना लोगों के, वो इमेजिन करते हैं ये करेंगे वो करेंगे, but they are not the highest versions of themselves, but we fight for our standards and we are the lowest of what we can accept। We are the lowest versions of ourselves that we can accept। For example, अब किसी को 2 लाख रुपए कमाने की आदत है, अगर उसे 10,000 रुपए मिलने लग गए वो पागल हो जाएगा। अरे यार नहीं, मुझे काम करना है, मुझे फिगर आउट करना है, मुझे ये करना है। हम क्या करते हैं, अपने स्टैंडर्ड्स कम कर लेते हैं, एज अ रिजल्ट वो जो है चीजें नहीं हो पाती, बिकॉज स्टैंडर्ड हमने नहीं बढ़ाया ना अपनी लाइफ का, कि यार ये अनएक्सेप्टेबल है, दिस इज अनएक्सेप्टेबल, ऐसे जीना अनएक्सेप्टेबल है। अपने ड्रीम्स पे काम ना करना इज अनएक्सेप्टेबल। अपने अपने आप को रोज लर्निंग देना इज एब्सोल्युटली नेसेसरी, कांट इग्नोर इट। अपने बिजनेस के बारे में रोज बात करना इज क्रूशल, ना बात करना इज अनएक्सेप्टेबल, राइट। तो ये माइंड है ना, इसे रोज सेट करना पड़ता है, बिकॉज जब ये अनसेट हो जाता है ना तो बहुत, you would have seen people, they come to a point in their lives where they start saying that what's the point, and this is very very dangerous, I tell you। ये बहुत dangerous statement है, when somebody starts saying what's the point। मतलब कहीं ना कहीं उनका उनके विजन से, उनके लाइफ से, उनके हाईएस्ट पर्पस से कोई कनेक्ट ही नहीं रह गया. And they're thinking, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point? And then we hear that person is no more. He jumped up from a roof. He committed some suicide. Why? ऐसा क्यों हुआ? Because उस इंसान ने माइंड को अनसेट कर दिया. This is how crazy the mind can play tricks. It might give you chills. कि यार इतना खतरनाक खेल सकता है माइंड हमारे साथ. यस, जो माइंड आपको बिलियनेयर बना सकता है वही आपको बेगर भी बना सकता है. जो माइंड आपको बिलियनेयर बना सकता है वही आपको बेगर भी बना सकता है. इट्स ऑल अबाउट आप किस तरीके से अपने आप को देख रहे हैं. आर यू गिविंग योर सेल्फ दैट रिस्पेक्ट दैट यू डिजर्व, और आर यू स्टिल ट्रीटिंग योर सेल्फ लाइक like not so important, like not so special, like not your highest version. क्योंकि अगर आप खुद अपने आप को वो रिस्पेक्ट नहीं देते, कैन यू एक्सपेक्ट somebody else to give you that respect? No. So it all starts with us. ये हमसे सारी चीजें स्टार्ट हुई हैं, होती हैं. मेरी खुद की लाइफ के इंसिडेंट्स हैं. I was seeing boys for my marriage, prospects for my marriage, and initially the kind of guys I got, uh, they were, I don't know what to say. They were abysmally low standard guys, abysmally low standard. And I was thinking, how in the world such an intelligent girl like me attracted such punks like them? How did it happen? And then I started doing the inner work, where I realized my parents somewhere in the childhood said कि जो मिल जाए is good, जो मिलता है ठीक होता है, कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर लो, मिडिल क्लास लोग को ऐसे करना पड़ता है, वैसे करना पड़ता है. And then I started working on my mindset. I said, no, this is not true. I am more. I want to be more. I want to have more. I want to be more. This is not my reality. The initial first people that I was seeing, they were literally people that were, oh my God, they were on another level, right? Unmotivated, no purpose in life, random, not even employed. Those were the people I was attracting in my life. Cut to, I started listening affirmations every day, every day, every day, every day. And there's this author called Lucy Hay. I was hearing it, her, every single day. So what I used to do was I used to put that affirmation on one side and I used to do my yoga on the other, right? And every day I'm just listening, listening, listening. Okay, I'm awesome. I'm a champion. I attract amazing things. I'm meant for greater things. I attract amazing people. And suddenly I started getting amazing, amazing people in my life. And I'm wondering how on the earth within just a few months, 6 months pehle, the kind of guys that I was getting was, my parents were even questioning that how in the world did you attract these kind of guys in your life? And now the kind of people that you are attracting, it's amazing. They're on a different level. We feel proud to associate with those families. How did that happen? Because somewhere I started seeing myself not somebody that had to compromise, not somebody who was a smaller or a little version of herself, but somebody who was strong, who was bigger, who was better, who deserves the best, who deserves the best. And then I finally found a great guy. And everything started falling in place, like just like that. And things started happening. They respect my family, I respect their family, and it's a different life that I created. So हम जो भी कर रहे हैं ना, we have to realize that we are creating whatever we are creating. But हमें खुद से पूछना, बट मैं क्रिएट कैसे कर रहा हूँ? For example, if you are not able to consistently hit those milestones, you need to ask yourself, ये दिमाग में मैं कौन सा टेप ऐसा चला रहा हूँ कि वो टेप बार बार मुझे रोक दे रहा है, मैं वहां तक जाता भी हूँ, पूरा फाइनल पे भी चला जाता हूँ, फिर यू टर्न ले लेता है. ऐसा क्यों होता है? We have to ask ourselves that question. We have to write it down. We have to change that. We have to change that. Because if we don't change that, it will keep ruining our life for the rest of our lives. अभी तक तो वो चला ही रहा है हमारा माइंड, अभी तक तो हमें वो इधर उधर ऐसे ऐसे कर ही रहा है, राइट? बट वो आगे भी करेगा, सो वी नीड टू एंड इट नाउ। इट्स द एंड। वी नीड टू डू दैट, वी नीड टू टेक चार्ज, राइट? सो ये माइंड सेट बहुत बहुत जरूरी है। लोग सोचते हैं कि बस आज कर लिया और हो जाए। माइंडसेट बनता कैसे, राइट? व्हाट्स द प्रोसेस, लाइक जब हम सोचते हैं कुछ, राइट, क्या हम पहले कर लेते हैं या पहले सोचते हैं? ऑब्वियसली यू फर्स्ट थिंक एंड देन यू एक्ट। ऐसा तो नहीं होता कि पहले हमने कुछ कर लिया, नो, यू ऑलवेज थिंक। अच्छा, आज फॉर एग्जांपल आई आस्क्ड माय मेड टू मेक दिस खीर, राइट, साबूदाना खीर।
Hmm.
I don't know. I was thinking, what should I make? What should I ask her to make? What should I ask her to make? And
Hmm.
suddenly a childhood memory came and said, कि, ये बना लो, right? That was something that I used to like as a child. Just make that. Just ask her to make that. I got that sabudana. Got everything, and she made it. So हम अपने माइंडसेट से, जो भी हमारे ये बिलीव्स हैं, उससे डिसीजंस लेते हैं, उससे रिजल्ट्स आते हैं। अब क्या होता है इसमें, अभी आगे हम पढ़ेंगे कि बिलीव्स भी ना दो तरह की होती है। टू टाइप्स ऑफ बिलीव्स, राइट? या तो आपकी विक्टिम वाली बिलीव है, यार देखो मैंने बोला था ना, मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगी। इट्स अ सेल्फ फुलफिलिंग प्रोफेसी। सबसे पहले आप सोचते हो यार आई एम नॉट गुड इनफ, तो एक्शन भी कैसे लेते हो? वही डरा डरा, हाफ हार्टेड। रिजल्ट कैसा आता है? वैसे ही आता है। देन आप बोलते हो, देखो ना मैंने बोला था आई एम नॉट गुड इनफ, बोला था ना स्टार्टिंग में, मेरे अंदर
Hmm.
वो पोटेंशियल नहीं है, बताया था ना, बट फिर भी तुमने करा। देखो सारे एफर्ट्स वेस्ट हो गए, टाइम वेस्ट हो गया, मनी वेस्ट हो गया, ये वेस्ट हो गया, वो वेस्ट हो गया। चलो चलो ठीक है, गो बैक, नाउ गो बैक, स्टॉप डूइंग एवरीथिंग व्हाट यू वर डूइंग। सो विक्टिम 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 जब हम माइंडसेट होते हैं, तो हमारा माइंड जो मिलता है विक्टिम रिजल्ट्स मिलता है, और फिर फीडबैक जाता है माइंड को, हाँ सच में ऐसा होता है इसके साथ, सच में ऐसा होता है, ये यही करता है, ये यही करती है। सो अगर विक्टिम से विक्टर को हमें अपने आप को चेंज करना है, वी हैव टू ऑलवेज से that I have to take responsibility. The moment you start taking responsibility, there's nobody to blame for. And you say, I take charge. मैंने गलत किया था ना, I will make it right. I did the wrong, so I will make it right. And then you make it right, and you take the right actions, and the right results come. And the feedback goes, wow, things are changing. And जितना ज्यादा आपका ये belief strong होता है, action strong होता है, result, again, the entire system becomes more stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, right? Can you feel some of the things that maybe your parents or somebody or someone or consciously unconsciously बहुत बार लोग हमें बोल देते ना, अरे यार तुमसे नहीं हो पाएगा, या क्या तुम सोच रहे हो अपने बारे में? So many people say so many things. Are you getting those things in your mind? क्या किसी ने मुझे तब बोल दिया, and maybe I'm still holding on to it. Are you able to remind of such incidents, or maybe after the class you will be able to remind yourself कि किसी ने मुझे ये बोला था, and that still haunts me. There are thoughts which still haunts us, just like ghosts.
यार मेरे को ना एक्चुअली ऑन कॉन्ट्रेरी लगता है बहुत कुछ। जैसे अ,
जैसे
जैसे कि अभी 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 ये जो बात की तुमने कि हम सोचते हैं देन वी क्रिएट, राइट? जो तुमने जैसे अभी अपना एपिसोड बताया ये साबूदाने के खीर वाला, तो सोचते तो हम सारा सब कुछ ये है, अच्छी चीजें ही सोचते हैं ज्यादातर। ऑफ कोर्स यू कैच योरसेल्फ थिंकिंग बैड थिंग्स आल्सो। इट्स नेवर कि यू आर ऑलवेज इन दैट जोन कि सब कुछ अच्छा ही हो रहा है, आप सब कुछ अच्छा ही सोच रहे हो। You take responsibility also, like for example, one second, let me just close this. Like for example, मेरी लाइफ में अगर मैं बताऊं तो जैसे दो तीन बार I've always had very very uh, premium sort of jobs and very this thing. And then there was some circumstances or the other where I had to leave the job, and then there was this long period of inactivity जिसमें I was doing freelancing. There was never any mindset that you know, I have to earn money, or I have to do something big. It is always ऐसे मस्त सा uh, कि चल जो जो आ जाए वो अच्छा है टाइप ऑफ थिंग, you know. And I don't blame anybody, but yeah, like for example, I've probably had a very very comfortable life. I've never seen struggle for money, finances, neither in my parents' life or in our house that way. No, nor after marriage. ऐसे लोगों का होता है when they are young. You know, setting up house is difficult, marriages are difficult. So although my marriage has been difficult, that is okay, but like I've never had this struggle that मुझे कुछ करना है. Now there came a point some 3-4 years back when I realized that what I was thinking, uh, comfortable जो है, this was not comfortable. I was numb. I had become numb to how and what was happening to me on a very personal level, not as a wife, not as a mother, not as a daughter, not as a sister. And in that numbness, I probably did not take up opportunities. I did not make use of these opportunities, which जिनको जो लोग जैसे आज को मैं अपने साथ देखती हूँ, जो मेरे साथ उस समय थे या मेरे आसपास थे. जैसे अगर मैं तुम्हें इंसिडेंट दूं to make you help understand better. For example, when book bloggers were becoming a very big thing, I was right there at the top with any book blogger that you can think of today. um Twitter तब शुरू ही हुआ था. I was winning every contest here, there, right, left, center, and getting books by the dozen. मतलब अभी मैं अगर अपनी लाइब्रेरी दिखाऊँ तो इसमें 20% ऑफ द बुक्स उस जमाने की होंगी, जब वो ट्विटर पे हर पब्लिशिंग हाउस आपको मुफ्त में किताबें भेज रहा था, आप रिव्यू लिखते थे, बुक ब्लॉगिंग करते थे. Somehow आई कुड नेवर मेक दैट इनटू अ बिग थिंग. वो ठीक है, वो था तब, वो हो गया खत्म. फिर ऐसे ही अलग चीज का, नेक्स्ट चीज का वो दौर आया, इंस्टाग्राम का दौर आया. यू नो, इंस्टाग्राम पे लिखने का आया जब, तब इतना वो ऐसा ये वाला हाल नहीं हो गया था इंस्टाग्राम का जो अभी है. तो यू वुड राइट पोस्ट, लिखती मैं हमेशा से ही थी. अच्छा, एंड दैट हैपेंड. एंड then from that, you know, people turn into influencers. I could not capitalize on it in that way because मेरी thought ही नहीं थी वो. There was no thinking in that direction. Next thing happened, I landed up a very good job with Intel, which was my last stint. When I was working with Intel, I could have again made that into a big thing, but then again something happened. um, my role was वो redundant हो गया, and I had to leave and things like that. And I was at that time slipping into a depression also. Um, so all I'm trying to say is that I understand taking responsibility. I understand that you have to keep yourself motivated, and it's an everyday job. You know, there cannot be a day कि आज आप सोचो कि अच्छा मैं नहीं करूंगी. जैसे जब वो हो भी जाता है तो नेक्स्ट डे यू अगेन पिक योर सेल्फ. ठीक है, देयर इज नॉट, it's not possible to be in that frame of mind all the time. But what I don't understand is that ठीक है, आपने रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ले ली, आप अपने आप को मोटिवेटेड भी रख रहे हो, बट वेयर डू यू गो फ्रॉम देयर. जैसे अभी इसको ही लूं मैं, जैसे ये काम करने का जो मैंने सोचा, मतलब again ऐसा कोई, I did not start with a very big thought that I have to turn into a, you know, this into a multi-millionaire, multi-million coaching business and this and that. But I really like the thought. And of course, किसको नहीं अच्छा लगेगा कि सब कोई आपकी वाहवाही कर रहा है, and everybody is asking after you, and everybody is coming to you, you are a known name and you are skilled and things like that. बट मुझे जैसे अभी तक ये कन्विक्शन मुझे आई नहीं है. जैसे मैनिफेस्टेशन की भी जब हम बात करते हैं तो जस्ट थिंकिंग दैट ओके आई एम अ मिलियनियर, आई एम अ मिलियनियर, आई एम अ मिलियनियर बोलने से, वो जपने से तो हो नहीं जाना है. यू हैव टू हैव दैट, यू हैव टू फील इट, यू नो. तो सिमिलरली ऐसे ये बिलीव्स के बारे में, ऐसे कोई लिमिटिंग बिलीव्स अगर शायद कोई हो भी तो मैं उनसे उनको काउंटर कर लूं. विक्टिम विक्टिम मोड में आई नो आई डू गेट इनटू विक्टिम मोड, बट आई नो दैट आई हैव दैट प्रैक्टिस दैट आई कैन रिकॉग्नाइज एंड स्टॉप बीइंग अ विक्टिम एंड देन चेंज द डायरेक्शन. बट ये
तो
कन्विक्शन,
मतलब
कन्विक्शन कहाँ से, यू ब्रिंग दैट, यू, मतलब जैसे मुझे ऐसा लगता है ये मेरा सपना नहीं है, ये फिर फुलफिल नहीं होएगा, जैसे वही कि जैसे ये सारी चीजें मैंने तुम्हें बताई, ये भी नहीं हुआ, इट डिड नॉट मटेरियलाइज, दैट डिड नॉट मटेरियलाइज, दैट डिड नॉट मटेरियलाइज, सो इट इज दैट अगेन सेम दैट लूप जो,
लोग,
या
राइट,
जो
मैं समझ
वाली
सकती
बात
हूँ।
तुम कर रहे थे।
तो
हाँ,
यू हैव टू थिंक कि क्या चीज थी जो जिसने आपको वो मटेरियलाइज करने नहीं दिया, राइट।
उसका आंसर तो मुझे ये मिलता है ना ताइबा, की तब तो मेरी सोच ही नहीं थी, तब तो
हाँ,
मुझे
तो
था ही
दैट इज
नहीं
द
ना।
आंसर ना, तब आपकी सोच नहीं थी, बट अब आपकी सोच है, तो कैन यू मटेरियलाइज नाउ? कैन यू मटेरियलाइज इट नाउ? आर यू
आई,
मटेरियलाइजिंग इट? यस। अच्छा ये बताइए, लाइफ पास्ट में है या फ्यूचर में?
नॉट एट ऑल,
यू
नोवेयर।
यू आर इन द प्रेजेंट। एंड क्या आप अब अपने गोल्स के लिए, सी मे बी पहले आपने वो गोल्स नहीं देखे थे, उस नजरिए से नहीं देखा था, उस डेप्थ से नहीं देखा था, शायद आपके पास और भी अपॉर्चुनिटीज थी, बट नाउ दिस इज इट, this is it, this is what you're dreaming, and this, you are not just doing it for yourself. Imagine the kind of impact those ladies, those women will have, that have always been playing it small,
हम्म,
have always been living smaller than their actual potential. What is, then it is not about you, then you are just out of that equation, that it's not because you are doing it not just for you but for the bigger cause of the people that will benefit, and eventually their families and the upcoming generations, because the women is always the leader of the house. If I'm educated tomorrow, I can educate my kids. If I'm not educated, if I don't have the confidence, if I'm playing it small, my
हम्म,
kids will also play it small, like my mom. She was always playing small in life. She's an extremely talented woman, but no confidence, no self conviction, no self worth, and I carried a lot of that.
हम्म,
So पहले नहीं था,
हम्म,
right? And आपका वो लेंस नहीं था, वो थॉट नहीं था, but is it right now? Do you have a thought process right now? Is it happening right now?
या,
It's happening right now. You're upgrading your mind, you're upgrading your skills, you are doing things that you had never done. You are properly making your profiles, you are doing things, you are doing business like a business. Were you doing that before? No. Are you doing it right now? Yes. So what will happen? It's happening, it's already happening. हम बहुत
ओके,
बार सोचते हैं ना कि दैट इज आल्सो वन ऑफ द थिंग्स दैट माय मेंटर टोल्ड कि आई हैव सेड कि यार मैंने, आई वाज समवॉट इन दैट स्टेट जहां पर मुझे ऐसा लगा कि यार मैंने बहुत पैसे इन्वेस्ट कर दिए हैं, एंड नाउ इवन माय पेरेंट्स, माय हस्बैंड, एवरीबॉडी फील्स कि यू हैव इन्वेस्टेड सो मच, एंड
हम्म,
व्हेन यू मेक दैट काइंड ऑफ बिजनेस व्हिच इज लाइक अर्निंग मल्टीपल सीआरस एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट,
हम्म,
होता है ना, everybody wants, and you are also all in into the business, you are good at your craft, so when will that time come?
हम्म,
And my mentor said, see, पहले आपके पास उस तरीके से वो scaling up की चीजें नहीं थी. You were doing through referrals, you were doing through organically. But now, because you have built that base, you have built that trust, you have win the trust of the people. Are you now, if you enroll and now that you are already enrolled, are you doing it? I said yes, because
हम्म,
life actually कभी ना past में है ना future में. It's always happening right now. जिस क्षण में आप डिसाइड कर लो ना दैट फ्रॉम टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू चेंज इट, इट्स ऑलरेडी चेंजिंग. ऑब्वियसली वो फिजिकल वर्ल्ड में रिजल्ट्स मैनिफेस्ट थोड़े लेट में होंगे. ऐसा
हम्म,
नहीं कि आज हमने चेंज बाहर से हुए, अंदर से हुए, तो वो बाहर भी एकदम हमारे बैंक अकाउंट में सब, बैंक अकाउंट में भी रिफ्लेक्ट होगी वो नंबर्स.
हम्म,
बैंक अकाउंट विल हैव दोस नंबर्स एज वेल, बट इट विल टेक सम टाइम बिकॉज हमें अंदर से चेंज होना पड़ेगा. वी हैव टू शिफ्ट दोस प्लेट्स. So now, what do you have to say? Is it happening? You, in fact, आप ये बोला करिए, it's happening right now, because the more we speak, हम अपने आप को भी तो validation दे रहे हैं. We are the biggest validators for ourselves. जो भी हम बोलते हैं, now I'm very careful of what I'm saying. Even मैं lightly अपने husband को कभी भी पहले I used to, I used to say some random things, like ऐसे बोल देती थी कुछ भी, but now I take lot of care of what I am saying from my mouth, because it is going into his mind, and I've seen a huge difference since the time I've started appreciating whatever he does. See, I am a very kind, I'm So I'll tell you a little bit about me and my husband.
Mm-hmm.
I'm this classy girl who will maybe go once in a month, but go out once in a month. But I would like to go in good places. Like I don't go to random places.
Mm-hmm.
I like to go to good places. My husband, on the other hand, he's a very humble person. He doesn't have a problem having some dosa, something on the street as well. But I have made it a point that I don't eat street food. I just don't like it because of the hygiene, and I don't know. I just don't vibe with that. See, there are people who enjoy street food. It's their belief system. It's whatever that they believe in. And my husband was one of those. He used to love enjoying that, खड़े होके वहां पर पानी पूरी and chaat and ये सब खा रहे हैं. When I came in his life, he had been a man for 30 years in his life, practicing all of that, and now there comes a woman who doesn't like standing outside even a random place. She likes going to five stars and good hotels and resorts. So for a year, it was so difficult for both of us because I would be like, no, I will not go to that place. I go to these places. This is where I go to conferences in. How can you take me? We used to have a lot of fights about just this thing. But eventually I realized something, Taiba. You have to also realize that he was a man who was brought up like that for all his life. And his parents are also like that. They're very comfortable, just or in all these things. But on the other hand, my parents, especially my mother, she will be the biggest critic if I do something like, if I go to a random place and start eating or something like that. My mother will, or even my father, like my father will still not say so much, but my mother will kill me. Now, what I'm trying to say was initially क्या होता था? I used to only react, say things that I didn't mean. Right, I used to call him all sorts of names that you don't like to spend money, you are a saver, you are this, you are that. You should spend lavishly, we can afford all of this. But I realized, what am I giving? What kind of energy am I giving this man? Because this is again going to his subconscious. Because मैं तो हमेशा यही बोल रही हूँ ना. Now, what happens is, I made it a point. See, obviously, he's a different man. वो जो करते हैं अपने हिसाब से ही करते हैं. Even now, we go to places, does things whatever best he can. But when I book places, I make sure वो मैं सब बराबर कर दूँ. So one time I will do something, he will do something, and I will really appreciate him. And he took us to some place. It's called Jain Farm Resort. It was a very childlike kind of place. I mean, if an adult goes there, they will start laughing. But then I said to myself, Taiba, show some grace here. Be graceful, because if you're graceful here, he will not show tantrums or anything if you take him to other places which are different. And if there are any problems there, he would also show that grace. So now I took him to a very nice five-star place. But the food was so pathetic over there. I mean, the view was very nice. Tables were set all beautifully. There were roses and everything. A singer is singing. There is a cartoonist drawing the caricatures. Everything was beautiful. But then the food was absolutely abysmal. I mean, we tried fish, and it was as if somebody just took it straight from the river, fried it, and just gave it. It was smelling like anything. And like they gave us like 5, 6 varieties of seafood, and they were pathetic. Like you could literally smell every bit and piece of it.
Okay.
But then there he showed his grace. He said, 5 stars, they generally, I mean, they are very good in the ambience, everything, but you can't expect that quality of food कि उसमें ऐसा ही होगा, or they will make it with that kind of spice level, right? So even a lot of dishes, the spice level was very less. I mean, there was no salt or whatever. So he compromised there. He was okay. चलो हम लोग views के लिए आए थे ना. We came for the ambience, not for the food. Food तो we'll have elsewhere also. We came for the ambience and we love the ambience. So I think it's a process. हमारा mindset भी एक process है. It's not like बहुत सारी चीजें जो आज मैं बताऊंगी आपको. You'll feel कि यार Taiba, what are you telling me? Like because वो इतने साल की programming है ना. It's वो वियर्ड होगा अगर वो आपका माइंड ऐसा ना बोले। See, the first time my mentors showed me all of this, I was saying, ये मुझे ये बोल रहे हैं मिलियनेयर बन सकते, बिलियनेयर बन सकते, सच सच में ऐसा हो सकता है? I was literally questioning them. But
हम्म
then over a time, I've realized there are very, very big people who
हम्म
have come from very, very humble beginnings because just they were thinking straight. वो इधर उधर कुछ नहीं सोच रहे. They were thinking, they were very straight headed. They were doing their work every single day, every single year. They were just on it. They were just on it. And this is
हम्म
all the magic of mind, right? So, did that help you? It's happening right now. Everything is happening right now. You're changing right now. You're growing right now. You're scaling right now. Everything is happening right now. One of the things that my mentor also shared with us was
हम्म
a lot of people say, "मैं technically अच्छा नहीं हूँ." But what is technically अच्छा नहीं? That's in the past, right? But now,
हम्म
if you're working at it, if you're learning things, you get better at it. Hasn't ChatGPT and AI turned everybody an amateur? कोई बोल
हम्म
सकता है कि मैं AI में मास्टरी लेके आ? No, it's a very recent trend. How could you
हम्म
have mastered it until unless you were doing it 20 years back? And there are very few people. But people are learning to use it. They're doing crazy use cases with that, right? So everything is happening right now. Maybe हम पहले उस चीज को ऐसे करते थे या उसमें सक्सेस नहीं मिला या ये था वो था जो भी था. That was all in the past. You can always say up until now. But I am getting better. I am going there now. It's happening right now. Everything is happening right now. Life is happening right now. Past or future जैसा कुछ नहीं होता. Right? Even that, therefore, in the affirmations,
हम्म
we say, never say I will do it. Will का मतलब क्या? Future. Future किसी ने देखा है? किसी ने नहीं देखा है. If I already feel that,
हम्म
what do you say? Let's imagine this is an iPad. I
हम्म
really want to buy the iPad, right? If I'm already having it and feeling, wow, क्या मस्त लिखता है, कितना मस्त इसमें handwriting लगती है, how smooth this works. Wow, I can capture all my notes. Will I have a different energy because I'm already seeing it in my hand right now?
but why, how do you, how does that, I mean, that's very difficult for me to conceive. देखो कि अ, वही जो मैं
कैसे
बोल रही थी
होता है कि मतलब सिर्फ आप कुछ लोग सोचते हैं ना सिर्फ एफर्मेशन करके हो जाता है. ओके, आई टेल यू द लॉजिक. सी, whenever we create a building, जब
हम्म
भी हम बिल्डिंग बनाने की सोचते हैं या घर बनाने की सोचते हैं, जो भी बनाने की सोचते हैं, we always have something in our mind. बिल्डिंग छोड़ो, आप ये सब छोड़ो.
हम्म
Like if you have a family function in your house or whatever,
हम्म
and if you like to taste, if you have a very good taste of dressing, तो आपके
हम्म
माइंड में होता है वो कलर, वो फैब्रिक, वो चीज.
हम्म
And when you start going to places, you would be like, नहीं ये नहीं चाहिए, ये नहीं चाहिए. Like this time for my brother's wedding, I wanted something which is wine color,
हम्म
which is wine color sari, and because I had been wearing very different saris, magenta, red, all of this, but I wanted something different this time. So
हम्म
I was looking for that exact sari. So we went to a couple of places, and I didn't find that. Then finally we went to one place, and when that person showed me that sari,
हम्म
I knew this was it. I knew this was it. I just bought it. So it is always here. यहाँ से start होती है चीज. पहले हम यहाँ conceive करते हैं आइडिया को, यहाँ उसे एनर्जी देते हैं. See the Ambanis.
हम्म
अंबानी का एक सपना था that they want to see every Indian with a phone in their hand because उस जमाने में phone was very difficult to get.
हम्म
बाहर की countries prosper कर रही थी, they were having, their people were having phone, but Indians were not. They were still struggling with communication. So
हम्म
Ambani had that dream. Did that dream come in true in his lifetime? He did many amazing things. बहुत सारे उन्होंने empires खड़े करे, रिलायंस इंडस्ट्री खड़ी करी, मसालों का बिजनेस खड़ा करा, पेट्रोलियम इंडस्ट्री खड़ी करी. बट वो
हम्म
फोन वाला ड्रीम उनकी लाइफ में पूरा नहीं हुआ. बाकी ड्रीम्स पूरे हुए, लेकिन क्या उनके मरने के बाद उनके बच्चों ने करा? मुकेश अंबानी, डिड ही डू दैट? इज
हम्म
ही स्टिल कैरिंग फॉरवर्ड दैट लेगेसी? ही इज. सो इट ऑल स्टार्टेड हियर. एवरी प्लान, एवरीथिंग, आप जो कपड़े पहन रहे हो, आप जो भी कर रहे हो, समवेयर इट वाज देयर इन योर माइंड एंड देन इट केम इनटू बीइंग. कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं है जो अचानक से ऐसे आ जाए. there's nothing in this universe. It's all in our head. Whatever we are doing, we are always attracting something. Sometimes I've seen, earlier मेरे साथ क्या होता था, बैंगलोर ट्रैफिक के बारे में बहुत कंप्लेन करती थी कि यार ट्रैफिक ऐसा है ऐसा है ऐसा है. But then somebody told me, what you say, you will attract more of it. क्योंकि आप ट्रैफिक 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 बोल रहे हो तो आप वही अट्रैक्ट कर रहे हो.
हम्म.
And then I said, whenever I go out, there's no traffic. I reach on time. I have the most amazing experiences traveling in Bangalore. To this day, obviously ऐसा नहीं होता कि कभी ट्रैवल ट्रैफिक नहीं मिलता, मिल जाता है कभी कभी, but because I'm so relaxed, my state does not go bad. I am not agitated, I am not throwing tantrums. You see what I'm trying to say? Problems तो आएंगी, setbacks तो आएंगी, failures तो आएगा, because it is a part of success. We think that failure is different from success. Failure is a part of success. But in that, when you are in that state, that from that hat, eventually आप succeed हो जाओगे. You will succeed slowly but eventually. Maybe slow होगा, maybe किसी का होता है कि ये कुछ लोग रातों रात स्टार भी बन जाते हैं, but then people forget them the next day also. But people who have been doing that kind of work, like Shahrukh, he started with Doordarshan. He does not have a godfather in the film industry. He comes from a normal family. He got married. बहुत unusual होता था उस टाइम पे. आमिर खान had hidden his wife. You know why? Because he didn't want people to watch his wife, मतलब know that, because उस जमाने में that was a taboo कि heroes की wife नहीं होना चाहिए. That was a taboo that time. But he was 26-year-old. He got married. He got 2 kids and now a third one also. But he was very, very clear. I love Shah Rukh Khan because of his ambition. Because he was so like, नहीं मैं करूंगा करूंगा. क्या उसकी लाइफ में setbacks नहीं है? He has given lots of flops. He has derailed. He has done so many different choices. शुरुआत में he used to be a romantic hero, but now वो action roles में देख रहे हैं, अच्छा कर रहा है वो action roles में. He's doing it very well. How? यहाँ Shah Rukh Khan, if you see his interviews, you see one thing. He said, and somebody asked him, "Are you the best?" He said, he consistently says, "I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the superstar, I'm the superstar." आप उसका कोई इंटरव्यू उठा के देख लो, ही इज कंटिन्यूअसली सेइंग दैट. और कुछ लोग बोलते हैं हम अपने आप को बड़ा मतलब अच्छा बोल रहे हैं, दैट मींस वी आर डिमीनिंग समबडी. नो, दैट इज योर थॉट प्रोसेस. आप किसी को डिमीन नहीं कर रहे. आप ये बोल रहे हो कि आई एम द बेस्ट इन व्हाट आई डू. यू आर नॉट सेइंग कि मैं उससे या उस नहीं. You're not comparing. You're just saying I'm the best. They can also be the best in their own unique way. क्या दो लोग बेस्ट हो सकते हैं? Like two people, they are selling. One is selling corn, and other is selling pani puri. Can they both be best? Yes, the other is selling corn, the other is selling pani puri. They can be best. And even if दोनों pani puri पे बेच रहे, one could be selling some sattvic pani puri, the other could be selling non-sattvic. Are they the best? Yes, जो सात्विक खाना चाहता है उसके लिए सात्विक बेस्ट है, जो नॉन सात्विक खाना चाहता है उसके लिए वो बेस्ट है. इट्स ऑल हियर. मैं बता रही हूँ ना, बहुत सारे कॉन्सेप्ट हमारी बॉडी को, हमारे माइंड को अजीब लगते हैं. इनफैक्ट द काइंड ऑफ वाइब्रेशंस. The other day, actually, what I do is I sit my husband sometimes down because I feel he also carries a lot of baggages. I sit himself down and मैं उनको भी ये सब पढ़ाती हूँ. And the other day, I said to him something. I said, "You're a champion," because he's been struggling to lose weight, right? And उनका ना बचपन से उनको बोला गया कि you can't lose weight, you eat a lot, you do this, you do. So he carried all of that. And then एक हफ्ते पहले I did something. I said, "No, you can easily lose weight, you can do this." मैंने literally लिखवाया उनको एक एक उनका limiting belief, and he crossed it. He said, "No, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it." And now वो alternate days fast कर रहे हैं. Otherwise एक हफ्ते में एक बार fast करना was so difficult. Now this week he has fasted 2 times. 2 बार वो already fast कर चुके हैं. So why is that happening? Because somewhere it all starts here. See, obviously आपको action लेना पड़ेगा. There's no point without action. Action is must. But जब आप उस energy में ही नहीं होगे, how will you take the action? Like there are days you get ready, but you don't feel like working. Like you're not in that energy. But when you are in that energy, see, when we talk about manifestation, अभी manifestation का भी एक section करेंगे जिसमें हम बताएंगे manifestation is not just mental. लोग सोचते हैं बस दिमाग से सोच रहे हैं. No, you have to feel it. You have to feel it in your body, in your mind, in your soul. Because जब तक ये तीनों के alignment से आप चीजें नहीं कर रहे, it's not possible. When I remember, I wanted to get something this time. It could be even a little thing. I wanted to get a small, ऐसे ये गले में जो मैंने पहना है, I wanted to get this sort of like girly kind of thing, क्योंकि मेरे पास भारी भारी वो रखे हुए हैं, वो ऐसे लॉकर में पड़े हुए हैं. I never open it, I never use it. Like, I had this कि मुझे कुछ लाइट सा पहनना है. I got it. I just got it. How? Somewhere it was there in my head. But maybe the in upcoming times I'll do something different, because maybe now I'm planning to diversify things, right? So what I'm trying to say is, जो भी हम अपनी लाइफ में कर रहे हैं, we are the one attracting. और चाहे अच्छा चाहे बुरा, we have to always ask, ये कैसे हुआ, लेकिन हो तो गया, but कैसे हुआ? What was that thing that led to this? Sometimes it's maybe the why was not clear, the purpose wasn't strong, and उसी सब चीजों के लिए तो कर रहे हैं. बिकॉज हम क्या करते हैं, एक दिन गोल्ड बनाते हैं, पहले दिन बहुत हाई एनर्जी में होते हैं, अगले दिन we forget that energy is gone, and that is why the mindset. Are you getting a hang of it, like what I'm trying to? I'm glad you asked all those questions, because आप questions पूछती हो, so it gives me also the clarity to give you clarity, right? कि मैं आपको किस तरीके से clarity दूं. I have personally gone through all of this, जो भी ये journey है ना. And so एक होता है victim, एक होता है victor. Victim is मैं बेचारा, मैं बेचारी, देखो मैं जाता हूँ, मेरे साथ ऐसा ही होता है, हाय, this is how life is, right? That is a victim. मैंने ट्राई करा था, पर ये हो गया, पर वो हो गया, पर ऐसे हो जाता है, पर वैसे हो जाता है, victim. बट एक विक्टर क्या कहता है, हाँ हुआ, आई फील्ड, तो क्या हुआ? चैंपियंस नहीं हारते, चैंपियंस डिस्ट्रैक्ट नहीं होते, चैंपियंस की लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम नहीं आती. आई एम अ चैंपियन, आई एम अ विक्टर, आई विल विन. वो हमेशा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेता है. एंड यूनिवर्स यूनिवर्स इज इन वर्किंग इन परफेक्ट बैलेंस. बिल्कुल परफेक्ट बैलेंस में यूनिवर्स हर चीज का हिसाब किताब करता है. पीपल हु टेक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, right, the universe rewards them more and more and more and more. Amazon does some of the toughest jobs in the world. Deliveries करना पूरी दुनिया में accurately, perfectly. Is God rewarding them more? Yes. They're a very, very successful company. It's a wish of a founder to be like Amazon, right? So the more you take responsibility, the more you become a victor, and like attracts like. फिर और opportunities आती हैं, आप उन्हें fulfill करते हो, then you attract new opportunities, and it's a cycle. And the same happens with the victim as well. The guy or the girl who says, the person who says कि यार मुझसे नहीं हो पाता, try करता हूँ but रुक जाता हूँ. So it's a self-fulfilling. अच्छा नहीं हुआ, because the belief is like आप initially ही half-heartedly start कर रहे हो, right? That belief is not strong, so action भी strong नहीं होगा, result भी strong नहीं होगा, feedback भी वैसे ही होगा, and then you be like चलो चलो I give up, right? But when the belief is strong, I will do whatever it takes. I went to a program called MMI, Millionaire Mindset Intensive. There they said something. Winners are people who say, I will do whatever it takes to succeed. Whatever means, whatever the number of times I face any setbacks, whatever means, whatever I go through in this journey, whatever, jo bhi hoga, I will succeed. I will succeed. That is what is the mindset of a victor. Victim mindset से victim results आते हैं, victor mindset से victor result. Do you see? So see, initially there would be things that would make you uncomfortable, that would sound weird, that would sound crazy. But क्या normal लोग ऐसे extraordinary बातें करते हैं? Can they become extraordinary? Can anybody for that matter, अगर आप जो कर रहे हो आप वही करते आओगे तो वही होता रहेगा जो वही होता है. So if you want to be a victor, you have to be different. You have to think like crazy. My husband, I have a dream that I want to own a house of 6,500 square feet. This is a crazy dream in a place like Bangalore. Guess what? एक महीने पहले, my husband went to nearby places, and there are farmlands of exact 6,500 square feet and beyond, which we can take, and we are in the process of just doing stuff. to get that place, right? So ये कैसे हुआ? Because I had that belief. I thought it was possible. And when my husband told these things to one of his friends, they were like, "ये crazy. Your wife is crazy. Like Bangalore में इतना बड़ा कौन सोचता है? She's crazy." I said, "Yes, I want to be called crazy, but I don't want to be normal. I don't want to be mediocre. I'm fine being crazy. I'm fine being weird. If that helps me be successful, if that helps me stand out, if that makes me a winner, I am okay to be weird and to be whatever. Like people call me crazy. It's okay. You have to be okay. Normal लोग ऐसे नहीं सोचते, इसीलिए they are living in that mediocrity. You have to understand that fact. A lot of people will say, "Kr, you're thinking crazy. You're thinking too big. You're thinking like this," because they are not. वो इंसान जिसने खुद अपना पोटेंशियल टेस्ट नहीं करा है, वो आपको कभी आपके पोटेंशियल टेस्ट करने के लिए एनकरेज नहीं करेगा, बिकॉज उसने खुद अपना पोटेंशियल टेस्ट नहीं करा है. हाउ विल दैट पर्सन टेल यू, right? So that is a very 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 important point कि like attracts like. Victim नहीं बनना है, victor बनना है. That's very very important. We are not the highest versions of ourselves we can imagine. We are the lowest version of ourselves that we can accept. We fight for our standards. We can change our beliefs. We can change our standards, right? अगर हमें अपनी beliefs change करनी है तो हमें अपने standards change करेंगे. Being normal is like whatever you want. आप उसको अपना standard बनाओ, not something which is like you can only imagine. Something like, I want this kind of house, I want this kind of car, I want this kind of thing, I want this kind of students. These are my standards. There are people who are saying, "Taiba, please work with me." I have said no, because there are certain people I don't like their energy. I don't align with their value system. I don't align with what they think. Like I've said no to them. Right? So you have to raise your standards, right? If you wear certain kind of clothes and somebody says, "No, no, wear this," you won't, because you have certain standards. So when we make things our standards, we fight for our standards. अगर हमें महीने में 2 लाख कमाने की आदत है, we'll fight for it. We'll fight like anything. But अगर हमने अपने आप को complacent कर लिया, हमने अपने आप को ऐसा कर लिया, ठीक है, चल रहा है, then we'll not. But when we make it our standard, नहीं करना है तो करना है, then we will raise it and we'll take it to the next level. Okay. So अब ये change कैसे करें? Like if you have to change your beliefs, which change your everything in life, तो उसे करना कैसे? So there are 2 types of beliefs, right? और हम अपने beliefs से ही हमारा character define हो रहा है. How? I'll tell you how. One second. Okay. Let me note few things. Let me do a white. Or let me do a green. Okay. So ये empowering beliefs है. Okay. Empowering belief है, ये 2 तराजू हैं. Okay, for example, this is the empowering belief. और ये हमारी disempowering belief. Empowering belief कहती है I can do whatever I want to do. I can succeed. I can be a champion. I can do this. Disempowering कहती है, but I fail. But I'm not good enough. But I don't have the experience. I'm too young. I'm too old. I'm this. I'm that. जिसमें आप ज़्यादा वजन रखेंगे. Are you keeping more reasons here or here? Because हमारा mind reasons पे चलता है. अपने आप को reason दो, mind काम करेगा. आप बोलो, you know, I was a successful professional earlier. I'm a successful professional now. I can do this. Give yourself reasons. The more reasons you give, the more this empowering mindset will lift your entire life. Right? So, हम क्या है, हमारी ये जो हमारी beliefs हैं, we are the puppets. We are the puppets. बहुत सारी beliefs हैं और वो हमें, you know, they are all defining our character. Where I can only do this much. I only have this much. I'm this much. I am this. This is uh, this is our beliefs playing puppet with us, but we can always change. We can always change because we are not the character we can always change our identity because ये puppet क्या है जैसे ये strings change कर दो belief change कर दो तो character change हो गया पहले वो बोलता था I can't अब बोलेगा I can I am change is a choice all right change is a choice change is hard change is not easy but change is a choice and a commitment we also have choice ये नहीं कि सिर्फ आज बना दिया and कल भूल गए choice should be a commitment we should do a commitment कि आज नहीं कल नहीं अगले 10 साल 20 साल 25 साल I am going to give it to this thing this is my highest self this is my highest purpose I want to do this is my life this is what I want to do all right so this is the thing बहुत बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है ये कुछ चीजें राइट जितना हम एम्पावरिंग और बिलीव सही गलत नहीं होती नथिंग राइट एंड रॉन्ग माइंड हर चीज जस्टिफाई कर लेता है यू हैव टू गिव इट द रीजन यू हैव टू क्रिएट योर ओन स्टोरी you have to create your own story last time there was one of our clients and she said I have played so many different roles in my life professionally I was very very successful but I have had so many varied experiences I feel a little inconfident in myself that's the narrative that you are telling yourself now let me tell a new narrative that you can tell yourself and that is you are so adaptable and intelligent and amazing and creative that you fit in new molds like water you can take the shape of any new container you are acing every new career you are so smart and intelligent you are so creative you know how to handle professional pressures and that is why you're doing so well and she was like oh my god I never thought that way I've always been thinking okay I'm doing this and that and that and that I was feeling underconfident because of that see there is nothing true or false सच या झूठ कुछ नहीं होता जो हम मानते हैं वो सच होता है जो नहीं मानते वो सच नहीं होता अगर हम मान लेंगे हम सक्सेसफुल हैं हम चैंपियन हैं हम स्मार्ट हैं हम कर सकते हैं तो हम कर पाएंगे उल्टा भी उसका ट्रू हो सकता है वट एवर यू फीड दो वुल्फ्स कौन से वुल्फ को आप फीड कर रहे हैं आर यू फीडिंग द वन विच इज अगेंस्ट यू और आर यू फीडिंग द वन विच इज लीडिंग यू टू योर प्रोग्रेस टू योर पर्पस इन लाइफ कौन सा है वो वुल्फ दैट इज वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट okay so you can change now because life is happening right now everything is happening for you not to you everything is happening for you not to you
दीदी मशीन लगा दो वॉशिंग मशीन लगा दो बर्तन धुलने वॉशिंग मशीन लगा दो तुरंत और बर्तन वाला मशीन हो गया
so that is everything is happening for you not to you everything is happening for you everything is happening for you life is happening right now life is happening for you जो भी हो रहा है आपके भले के लिए even the setbacks when people think कि यार मैं बड़े बड़े ड्रीम्स अचीव करूंगा they feel कि सब स्मूथ चलेगा no you are asking for problems God will give you problems make you more stronger so that you can handle better problems in life be more successful be more responsible give you more problems again succeed and get more problems and solve them and get more successful right so everything even the setbacks the problems the failures the ifs and buts which are coming in your journey they are coming to make you stronger वो आपको अंदर से मजबूत करने आ रहे हैं because if you want to play it big you need to be super strong there are levels of problems right हम for example one second for example your hair right so God will right now give you a level 1 problem now you come here a new problem will come now you come here a new problem will come. Now you come here, a new problem will come. Now you come here, a new problem, and again. But if you have the attitude of a champion, I jump. I jump forward. I fail forward. I fail forward. Whatever I'm learning, I'm using it to move forward. Some people might do the opposite also, or maybe they're here, right? And they're like, yeah, nahi ho pa raha. They will lower their standards. They'll go here and on the ground. And literally they come on the ground. So the point is, आपको पीछे नहीं जाना है. जो भी आप यहाँ सीख रहे हैं उससे यहाँ आइए. Then go here. Then go here. Then go here and keep on moving forward. Fail forward. यहाँ पर भी प्रॉब्लम्स आएंगे. आप लेवल 1 पे एक अलग प्रॉब्लम्स होंगी, लेवल 2 पे अलग प्रॉब्लम्स होंगी. When I started on level 1, getting the first client was a problem. Then getting 10 clients, 5 clients, 4 clients, right? Then 10 5 clients को साइड में रखा है. And it was like, यार हाई टिकट कैसे करना है? How do I get into high ticket? A new problem. Now high ticket से सीख लिया. अब high ticket को कैसे scale करना है? How do we get batches of people who are all studying together? Always new problems, new problems, new problems, new problems. गलतियां हुई, failures आए, setbacks आए, क्या मैं रुकी? No, because I am a champion and you are a champion. We are champions. A true champion can make somebody else also a champion. What happens? There's a spillover effect. When you become a champion, your kids become a champion. People around you, they start vibing at that energy. It's like आप यहाँ ऊपर जैसे ही जाते हैं, you're energetically going forward. You're lifting others also automatically. People who are not even seeking your advice, they come to you and they ask, "Hey, how did you do that? Can you also teach me? Can you also be my mentor? How's this happening for you? Can you tell your secret?" Right? So when you change, internal change takes time, but when you truly change and reflect those changes in the outer world, people come to you and they want to know what's your secret, right? And this is a very, very beautiful process. 1 second, I'll have to stop it and then reshare it. 1 second. So the thing is, life is always and always happening for you. Okay. So now I will be sharing few things that I want you to create for yourself, right? And that will energize you.
Give me 1 second. I had a session at 12. Let me just inform them.
Okay. Second, let me share something. 1 second. Okay, I think I'll have to make it smaller. Okay. So this is called the self-identification workbook. Okay, so it has everything. So हमने rewiring के बारे में बात करी, right? How we going to rewire? अब rewire करना है तो रोज ये सारी चीजें करनी है because it's a tape mind, right? तो कैसे करना है? You have to do affirmations, right? You have to remind yourself of the person that you are becoming. You are becoming every single day a new person, a new person, a new person, right? तो कैसे करना है, right? सबसे पहले morning, first thing you wake up, you like what is my schedule? I wake up, right? I will go for a run in the gym, right? I will get on the treadmill, I'll do stuff. And then what I'll do is I will then start hearing my affirmations. Okay, so मैंने अपने मोबाइल में रिकॉर्ड कर रखे हैं. Okay, I'll share it with you. And I'll share the entire like thing. I feel heroic, confident, exhilarated, knowing my actions today will create the momentum tomorrow and next day. I feel unstoppable. I am free of fear of rejection. Rejection is necessary thing to achieve success. I act without fear of rejection and feel confident and strong. So what I do is, this is just a 15-minute short recording, 15 minutes in the morning to energize your mind. कि आप क्यों कर रहे हो, क्या कर रहे हो, all of that, right? तो वो करा. And then I will give you a task कि आप अपना vision board बनाओ. Because you were talking about, यार, I don't feel so connected, or maybe that thinking was not there, or that conviction was not. We were talking about conviction. When you see your vision board every single day in front of your eyes, get it photo stated, get it printed, keep it on your table. I'll tell you that entire sheet kaise karna hai. And then you will, when you start reading it, when you start doing it, you will have a different energy in yourself, because you're not pushing yourself now. Now your vision is pulling you. आप खुद को पुश नहीं कर रहे हो, आपका विजन आपको पुल कर रहा है. It's like a magnet raising you up, right? So विजन बोर्ड पूरा देखना है, उसे पढ़ना है, और आपको इमोशनली फील करना है. व्हाट आर द इमोशंस यू आर फीलिंग इन योर माइंड, इन योर बॉडी, इन योर स्पिरिट. यू हैव टू फील ग्रेटफुल एज इफ यू हैव ऑलरेडी अचीव्ड ऑल दोस थिंग्स. एफर्मेशंस करने, इमेजिनिंग ऑल दोस थिंग्स आर हैपनिंग राइट नाउ फॉर यू, राइट? एंड यू हैव टू एसोसिएट पॉजिटिव एफर्मेशंस. तो ये मैं आपको शीट दूंगी एक एफर्मेशंस की, राइट? That you can also write a few affirmations. Maybe कुछ लोग को होता है ना, I want a better skin, right? I want better hair. I want to be in this shape. I want to be like this. I want to be like that. You can add your own affirmations. Already उसमें बहुत सारे हैं, but you can add your own, right? उसकी ऑडियो बनानी है और उसे सुनना है, रोज सुनना है. फिर when you start your day, I have a ritual that I learned from my mentor. सबसे पहला 1 घंटा, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 6 बजे जिम गई, 7 बजे when I come back, 7 बजे in my gym clothes I sit and learn for 1 hour. 1 घंटा पढ़ाई करनी है अपने फील्ड की, क्या चल रहा है, क्या नया आया है, क्या और बेटर कर सकते हैं. So every day, because we are a coach, so we have to be a lifelong learner. And then हमें अपना दिन प्लान करना है. Okay, this is that one thing I want to do today. One thing that you want to do every single day. You have to put your mind, your intention into it, and just put all your energy into it. Massive action लेना है. Be relentless, right? Make your character dance and feel no pain. Do the work, right? और जब सोने जा रहे, अगेन सो हमारा माइंड सबसे एक्टिव 2 टाइम होता है, एक सुबह और एक शाम. तो सुबह सबसे पहले उठते ही यू विल रिकॉर्ड योर एफर्मेशंस, यू विल प्ले योर एफर्मेशंस. एंड रात को सोते में समय भी यूज योर हेडफोन्स सोते समय अगेन, बिकॉज जो मॉर्निंग है और जो नाइट है, दे आर द 2 मोस्ट एक्टिव टाइम्स, जब हमारा सबकॉन्शियस ब्रेन इज लिसनिंग टू अस, इज टेकिंग ऑल द इंफॉर्मेशन इन. यू मस्ट हैव हर्ड, जो लास्ट थॉट रहती है ना माइंड में, पूरी रात रहती है. So when you're putting that thought, I'm a champion, I'm doing this, I'm amazing, I'm creative, I'm a genius, it will stay in your head, right? तो ये करना है. Okay, so ये वही सारी sheets हैं जो मैंने आपको बताया. It is all of those things that I taught in the session today. These are all the points that I shared, right? Universe always gives you exactly what you need to live a life aligned with your frequency of what you focus your attention on. If I'm focusing on what I don't have, what will happen? Universe gives me more of what I don't have. But if I'm grateful, thank you God. The other day my husband said, you have such big dreams. तुम्हें इतना बड़ा घर चाहिए. Are you happy with what we have currently? I said, I'm amazingly happy. I enjoy my house. I really enjoy whatever I have even now. वो जब आएगा वो तब enjoy करेंगे, but जो अभी है उसको भी बहुत enjoy करती हूँ. So when you live in that state of heart, it's a different energy. You feel different, you act different, because you need to be happy. Look, सोचते हैं when success will come, then they will be happy. Actually, that's trauma. You're creating trauma for yourself. But when you're happy, success will come naturally. So you need to keep yourself aligning yourself to that frequency. And gratitude is the fastest route to success. So these are all things that I'll share. Okay. Also, very, very important. Take out one Excel sheet, date, wake up time, exercise, mindset आपने करा नहीं करा, start कब करा अपना day, end कब करा, performance क्या थी आज की, how was your mind, what was the night का जो आपने mindset. एक तो morning में affirmations करने, morning mindset, and एक है night end mindset, is the night mindset, right? तो रात में जो affirmations करनी और bed पे आप जो टाइम जा रहे हैं. So when you do this for 31 days, you will start feeling a new you. You will have a different energy when you're working, when you're talking to your clients, when you're pitching, when you're promoting yourself, whatever you're doing, you will have a different energy. Just do this. ये tracker आपको clarity के सब बताएगा कि क्या करा, कितना करा, कैसे करा, क्या improve करना है, क्या better करना है. You are, so we are integrating everything. थॉट, एक्शन, माइंडसेट, एवरीथिंग यहाँ इंटीग्रेट कर दिया. कितने बजे उठे? क्या 5 बजे बोला था, बट आर यू एक्चुअली वेकिंग अप? सीखो. राइट, कभी कभी चलता है दैट यू आर वेकिंग अप लेट, और इट्स अ पर्सनल चॉइस. कुछ लोग मॉर्निंग में लेट उठते हैं, देन बट आई लव टू गेट अप इन द मॉर्निंग बिकॉज मेरी मॉर्निंग की एनर्जी इज द बेस्ट. इज द बेस्ट. सो इट्स वेरी इजी कि मैं मॉर्निंग में 5-6 बजे तक सारा को, मतलब सुबह उठ के बहुत सारी चीजें कर लेती हूँ. बाय द टाइम आई हिट 5, 6, 7 इन द इवनिंग, आई एम ऑलमोस्ट डन विथ एवरीथिंग. बट फिर भी कभी मन करता है तो बैठ जाती हूँ एक आध घंटा, अदरवाइज आई जस्ट रैप अप माई डे बाय 7:30, 8, समथिंग लाइक दैट. राइट, सो ये आपको ट्रैकर, यू नो दिस ट्रैकर you have to make where you do your tracking every single day, every day, every day, every day. Okay, now this is your legacy document. Legacy document क्या है? अभी तक जो आपने करा. For example, if I'm no more today, what are the things I'm proud of? What are the things I'm proud of? I'm really proud of. I did all these Toastmasters, whatever I did. I I did sessions where, मतलब एक एक सेशन में 5-5 हजार लोग होते थे. This is Jain University. I have done multiple sessions outside India. ये वो बहुत कुछ नए बैचेस दिए, लोगों को पढ़ाया, ब्रांडिंग सिखाई. So I say I'm India's. I was I've been India's leading personal branding coach, fastest growing coach. I'm really proud of whatever I've done so far. No, learned high ticket, taught high ticket, did all of this. Right? So, aaj, if you know more, what are the things? Because you need to acknowledge your past. आपके पास से आपका present में confidence आता है, not from the future. A lot of us, we just want to go to the future. हमने जो past में करा है, उससे हमारा confidence आता है. What are the things that make you proud? Right? What are those things? Put them all here. Right? Then is this vision board. Right? 1 second. So, आप अपनी लाइफ को कैसे देखते हो? Like whatever your dream is. I have written a billionaire. You don't have to write the same. You can have your own dreams. Here, I want to be this much. I want to be the most loved, respected, admired business coach. आप जो coach बनना चाहते हो. Genius. See the way I'm calling myself. I want to train my mind to be the same. Genius. Brilliant. जब आप अपने आप को genius बोलते हो ना, genius ideas आने लगते हैं. Genius ideas आने लगते हैं. You start becoming what you keep saying all day long. You start becoming that. Right? Genius, brilliant, all of this. I love Ratan Tata for his humanitarian causes that he does. I love him for all the companies he has built. Great business acumen, great CSR skills, great contribution to society. I love this man. Similarly, here is Ambani. I love his business acumen, how far he has come, his vision, his grand vision, his innovation, all of that. I love his family values as well, like the kind of family values, because a lot of people, I don't see these kind of family values. They're not very balanced in their family and business, and they're very, very balanced. They have a big business, but they enjoy. It's not they're working all day long, they're just doing work, work, work. They're also enjoying life. This is the kind of balance I want to have in my life. I love luxury, all these good things in life, right? This is the picture of the house I want. I want a big swimming pool, a big, big, beautiful swimming pool. You can see there's lots of greenery in my house because I want greenery to be a big part of my house. छत पे ऊपर नीचे हर जगह green, 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 पेड़ हैं, पौधे हैं. In fact, I want to even keep some animals on my house, some farm animals as well. So that's also something that I want to, because as a kid, I always wanted, I have a different level of love for animals. So that is something also that I want to do. But you see the point, see, chhat bhi itna relaxed environment hai. When you're bored and you just want to chill, you go on the terrace and there are beautiful, like ऐसे लंबे लंबे सोफे टाइप में कुछ पड़े हुए हैं, you can just chill and relax. It's a good space where you can chill and hang out with family and friends, right? So ये मुझे pull करता है. What keeps me excited every single day? All these things. I want to have a beautiful office. Office में भी you can see there's lots of greenery. हर जगह पेड़ है ये सब. Because I love greenery. मुझे बहुत पेड़ पौधे, plants, animals, ये सब बहुत पसंद है. Right? So lots of greenery in the office, open space, clean, minimalistic office. Right? I love Shahrukh. I want to be one of the coaches who's just like in the sense of charisma and stardom like Shahrukh, like the same kind of ambition I want in my life, right? I have a lot of respect for Napoleon Hill and Dale Carnegie. दोनों अपने आप में दो legendary figures हैं, you know. So उन्होंने बहुत amazing personal development के लिए काम करा, mindset के लिए काम करा है. And this man always says something. Napoleon Hill says, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, सिर्फ कंसीव नहीं करना, उसे बिलीव भी करना है. कंसीव एंड बिलीव द माइंड कैन अचीव. एंड आई सो रेजोनेट बिकॉज you know my humble beginnings have started like that. 2020 when I started, I wasn't who I am today. I was a different person, and I am every day becoming new every day, right? I love Dale Carnegie for his especially for his book How to Win Friends and Influence People. And I want to write such legendary books in my own lifetime where people feel so connected with these books. These are timeless books which share timeless wisdoms about being successful, winning friends, all of these things. This is a 7 series BMW at some point of time, not really right now, because you know when at ek aisa time aata hai in your business when you know your CEO will tell you get this car because it will help you save taxes. So then we'll buy this, right? वो time आएगा then when your CEO will say you have so much money in your bank account, use it, otherwise you'll have to pay so much money. So you'll buy a nice house, you'll buy a nice car, you will go on those vacations, because you know you'll have to do all of that, and you will also make those contributions, right? And I also see myself as one of the angel investors. This is a dream that I've had. Okay, angel investor banna hai at some point of time, for sure, ताकि I want to have that impact and you know just make money work for me, and you know just I can choose के यार कब मुझे काम करना है कब नहीं करना है. It is my choice when I become an angel, right? Yeah, body I want like I love Alia Bhatt, and I want कि जब वो you know when she started her movies she had this body, and I want to be like you know fit, strong, slim, trim, ekdam toned abs. This is what I want, right? So these are my dreams. You can align it as per your own. Accumulated wealth goals, आपके 2024 के क्या goals हैं, right? अभी तक कितना है, right? These are my current things. I have 2 lakh in my bank account, 5 lakh in investment. Now, what are the business goals? Business goals हैं 50 lakhs in revenue, 25 lakhs in net profit, right? All of that. So fitness goal 50 kg, fair, glowing, perfect skin, perfect hair, lean body with abs and muscle definition, endless energy and determination that is able to be turned on like a button, mental focus and clarity that is unrivaled by anyone on earth all day, every day. Free from unhealthy foods, drinks, snacks, and behaviors. Carry charm, charisma, and elegance that's unique to me. This is something that I really want for my fitness and you know my physical looks. What are the some personal and behavior goals that I want? I've been waking up at 5 a.m. 5:30 is my time. 5, 5:30, this is my time of waking up. Then I go to work out for 1 hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours, something like that. Then I start working, right? Sometimes early, sometimes, you know, sometimes jaldi, but मेरा work time start होता है around 9 बजे. Because learning hour होता है मेरा सुबह जल्दी, but उसके बाद जब मैं work start करती हूँ, when I'm just doing my business and stuff, that starts from 9 a.m. and it continues till 7 p.m. and then I hit the bed at 10 p.m. Minimum sugar, mineral water, lots of vegetable, balanced diet, facing fears head on and being afraid of nothing in the world, being unshakable and relentless, taking action, living in tight daylight compartments. What is tight compartments? Like आपको exactly पता है 2 से 3 में क्या करूंगी, 3 से 4 में क्या करूंगी. You know the exact time of what you're doing. So that kind of planning needs to go in the morning. Because when you are taking rest and you are like, चलो ठीक है यार, अभी थोड़ा सा आधा घंटा ही तो है, चलो 1 घंटा और, 2 घंटा और, अभी तो हाथों की थकान उतरी है, अभी कमर की थकान कहाँ उतरी है. So when you don't live in that kind of you know tight compartments, you start getting lazy. So you need to be at it, you need to be at it, right? Living in my main character energy, this is something that I've been working on. मैंने एक article भी लिखा है, maybe I'll show you sometime. Main character energy, where you feel that you are the main character in your life. Otherwise, हम क्या सोचते हैं, हमारे parents, हमारे family members, this, that, everybody else is the main character except us in our own lives. I want हर इंसान अपनी main character energy में जिए. Because until unless you are not living in that main character energy, आप किसी और को उसके main character में नहीं ला सकते. How will the other person feel inspired from you when you are not inspired from your own self? So living in your main character energy, right? Doing things that matter to you, right? And nothing shakes me or makes me reactive. I live in Zen energy that carries positivity and enthusiasm. Unquestionable standards. Truthful. I will never lie to myself. I will never lie to myself or anybody else ever. Punctual. I will never be late or miss a deadline for anything. Woman of word. I will never give my word to myself or anybody else unless it's absolutely certain. Relentless. I will never lose my battles and never give in to nobody on earth, not ever. Responsible. I will watch every dollar made and spent and make sure I am financially solid. Passionate, doing everything with a deep sense of passion, remembering the vision of my life each day. Contribution, always contribute 5% of my income to charity every day, every month. 5%, no matter what I'm making. 5,000 when I was making, I was giving that amount. Whatever I make every month, 5% goes to charity, irrespective of what is happening. Abundance. I am enough. I have enough and more to live a happy, luxurious, and healthy life. I am abundant. Right? This is an unquestionable standard in life. अब ये vision board is, so that was for life actually. This is for life. ये वाला जो है, this is for life. आपकी identity है ये. This is your goal for 2024. 2024 में क्या करना है? मुझे एक offline event करना है बैंगलोर में. This is a dream, right? Okay, 1 acre of farmland I have to take, right? And I really love Switzerland. I really want to go to Switzerland. Dubai, एक trip लेनी है दुबई और स्विट्जरलैंड की. Invest 5 lakhs into the business again to ramp it up. A TEDx talk, and obviously Maldives was my first country that I visited after marriage, and that will always be very, very special to me. And creating 1,000 coaches by the next year, 1,000 abundant coaches by next year, right? तो ये मेरा 2024 का है. वो वाला ऊपर लाइफ का था, right? This was for my identity. This is who I see myself, the bigger goals, and वो लाइफ का विजन है. ये 2024 का विजन है, right? And this is my story. कहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ था सारा कुछ? यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ था. I used to work in a company called TCS 2018, right? एक ऐसी जॉब में that I used to never like. 2019 में GMAT दिया, क्लियर हो गया, सब कुछ हो गया. Couldn't go because of financial constraint. 2020 में wrote my book, started public speaking, doing all of that. Conducted multiple public speaking batches, personal branding में घुसी. 50 plus failed webinars करे. I'm also proud of my failures. ये करा तो पता चला अच्छा ऐसे भी होता है. Then I started cracking the high ticket game in 2023. 2023 में वो crack हुआ, and now on that mission के 1,000 successful coaches बनाने हैं, right? ये है मेरा manifesto. Who is Taiba Mahmood? What do you want to be remembered as? Taiba Mahmood, ये आज मैंने सुबह ही लिखा. Today morning, because you know I didn't want to. मैं किसी से मतलब मैं किसी का स्टेटमेंट नहीं लिखना चाहती हूँ. मैं सुबह जब मुझे कुछ क्रिएटिव चाहिए होता है, मैं सुबह 5 बजे उठती हूँ and I do my work. Taiba Mahmood is world's most respected, loved, and admired business coaches around the world. Her style of coaching emphasizes on timeless and proven mindset principles that unlock the human potential. That's why when people work with her, they truly tap into their highest potential, one they could never imagine. She's one of the pioneers in the educational and personal development industry who shares complicated business and personal development topics with simple storytelling. Her work has profound impact on the human civilization. She has reformed the education system, by providing education in a manner that turns ordinary person into an extraordinary genius. At the heart of her coaching style lies three important things: principles of human psychology that help people unlock their highest self, proven business principles that help coaches, entrepreneurs, experts grow and scale their business rapidly, storytelling to make concepts simple, memorable, and easy to understand. Her accelerated learning techniques work like magic to help her students learn, grow themselves in their lives and in their business faster. ताइबा इज अ लॉन्ग, आपने देखा होगा ताइबा 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 ताइबा, बिकॉज आप खुद को उतना रिस्पेक्ट नहीं दोगे, उस तरीके से नहीं दोगे, हाउ डू यू एक्सपेक्ट somebody else, somebody outside of your world see you in that manner? First you have to start seeing yourself in that light, in that manner. I want to be featured in Times, Forbes, India Today, right? Google, Meta, Tesla, all these companies I want to give sessions, right? So I will give all of these things, right? आप इसको अपने हिसाब से चेंज करो, राइट? एंड देन आई विल शेयर ऑल ऑफ दिस, राइट? कैन आई शेयर इट राइट नाउ? आनंदिता, लेट मी, सो आप इसको, सो आप क्या करना, डॉक्टर आनंद,
डबल ए करो,
डबल ए, हाँ डबल ए, राइट?
या
तो आप एक कॉपी बना लेना,
हम्म
you make a copy of this and you start working on this. I will say before next week आप इस पे काम करिए, because I feel the business and everything will fall in place when you have the right energy. When you have the right energy, you will execute everything, everything. How was today's session? Was it?
yeah, it's good, much needed. I think more needed than the tools of the business kind of thing, because I was really feeling very disconnected and very disoriented. Yeah.
We will keep doing these things. एक मैं advance, I will say कि अब हम, you know, we can meet on आप अपनी workbook अगर Monday पे बना लेंगी, I want to look at this workbook. I want to see how.
Yeah, I would like that too. I think because otherwise फिर वही हो जाएगा. If I don't have an accountability, तो फिर मेरा वही हो जाएगा कि
So
बना
we
है.
will meet on Monday and we will keep on doing this. तो हम ये करेंगे, उसके बाद I have an advanced manifestation session. We will plan that out also because I want कि ये mindset वाली series एक साथ हो जाए, because आप यहाँ से clear होंगी, then we can go to the next step.
Yeah, I think that will be a good thing.
So we'll take a nice picture and then we'll call it a day. Okay. ये मैं recording share